It's official. I've actually stopped being lazy. So, for a very long while, my bedroom, it wasn't terribly messy, but it hadn't had a solid clean for maybe an extended period of time. So tonight, it has had a very, very solid clean, and I have gotten rid of an awful lot of garbage. So that is something that has been pretty important for me, A, for my health, and B, just because it's a good idea. Now, do you guys watch the AFL? If you don't, you probably should, because it is an absolutely awesome game. It's Australian Football League, and I go for the Richmond Tigers along with the majority of my family. But AFL is something that excites people. It's like, for many people, how the way that soccer, or football I should call it, how football excites people and gets people excited because it's known as the world game. Well, for me, that excitement comes out for AFL. But in AFL, I follow the Richmond Tigers, and we haven't had the best years of Tigers. But there's something special about following a team through the highs and the lows, and being able to say, yes, I am a supporter of this team. So, supporting the Richmond Tigers, it has an awful lot of lows. We've had a few bad seasons, but it also has an awful lot of highs, especially when we win. But it's more of being involved. The highs are more about being involved in the culture of the club and buying into the atmosphere that provides. And it's a community that creates, I don't know, like conversation starters with anyone. So even if you go for different teams, it's still, or still being involved with the AFL is a conversation starter. And for me, it's made quite a few friendships, because it's a conversation starter that people are willing to buy into, because it's a common denominator amongst a certain group of people. Now, in life, that is important, but it isn't just that team culture that we need to buy into. You also need to buy into, for example, the culture surrounding going to church. So that provides an important community. And I guess football clubs are all about community. So having an important community there is essential to creating a sense of A, self-worth, but B, creating a sense that together you are part of something that is larger. So, being a part of something, or being a part of an identity, is something that I think is extremely important to people, because it raises the idea of whether they feel accepted, or whether they feel loved, or whether they feel as though they are part of something that is greater and bigger than just themselves. And that is something that is really important. Thanks guys, like, comment and subscribe.